a good space, like a safe space, right? Like I can like share stuff with you, right? All right, cool. I'm afraid, like, of a lot of things, like too many things some people would say, like, God, what thing was I afraid of? Spiders. Oh my God, I hate spiders. Snakes. Oh my God, I'm afraid of snakes. What else? Oh, large flocks of birds, like sort of collecting in like one area. Oh my, I don't trust like that. What else? Mirrors. Don't ask me about mirrors. I'm terrified of mirrors. What else? Ooh, okay. When you're driving at night, it's like you're on a road. No one else is on the road, and like there's forest on both sides, and you're just looking straight ahead, and you don't want to look to the side because you're afraid like there's like I know someone's gonna be there, so you look ahead towards the future, and that doesn't exist right there. There's just what else? Abandonment. Oh my God, I'm so afraid of abandonment. Oh, there's so many more. Isolation. Oh, right up there. I'm so afraid of isolation. Never finding love. Know what I mean? Oh, who else? Anyone else? Yeah. Never being happy in my life at all. Hey, she gets what I'm saying on me? All right, so like, I am afraid of a lot of things. People think I'm an extrovert. I am so not an extrovert. Like, I'm afraid of this speech. For 4 months, for 4 months I've had like near constant stress. Like even right now, my hands, they're killing me. It's really hard to breathe. I'm forgetting each word as I say them. I am actively sweating. Like, I am so glad my professor gave me this shirt because she ain't getting this back. It is real bad. So, I'm afraid. I am experiencing fear. Fear. That old chestnut. Fear is a natural and primitive response. It's due to a perceived threat, and it originates in the amygdala. It's common, it's beneficial, and humans as a species wouldn't have survived, and really all animals never would have survived had it not been for fear. It's a survival mechanism, fight or flight and all that. So if it's common, then it should, therefore, be common to be afraid as often as we are, and of the things that we are, right? Good question, Corrina. Thanks, Corrina. We're only really born with 2 innate fears. Fear of falling and the fear of loud noises. That's it. The rest is either learned or influenced by our environment, our external environment. But that's weird, because unlike back in the day, we're not constantly fighting for our lives. There's not like huge dangers all around us. We don't have like saber-toothed tigers and the mammoths and large flocks of prehistoric birds just kind of circling, and they're just eyeing you with their beady eyes. Anyway, we don't have dangers all around us. We're not fighting for our lives. So what are we afraid of? Work, classes, graduation. Our thoughts, things that we want to do in the future, things that we wish we were good at, but we're not good at, but we really want to be good at things that we're not good at, because man, wouldn't it be good if we were good at things we were good at? That'd be good. So why are we afraid? Can we change that? Is it possible to change that? Well, yes and no. I mean, it's not possible to not feel fear. I mean, that's a biochemical response. It's universal. You can't change that. You can't change the emotional response, though. That's individualized. That's different for each person. For example, there are some people that when they do a particularly fearful thing, they're not scared. They get excited. See, some of the same chemicals that make up fear are some of the same chemicals that make up happiness or excitement. These people are called, I don't know, adrenaline junkies. They're not crazy, they just perceive that fear differently. They're different from you, and from you, and from me. Sidebar, I am still actively sweating. Like, this is unsettling, like, medically. So why is that? If you are distressed by something external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but rather your estimate of it. And that you have the power to revoke at any moment. Marcus Aurelius said that, Roman philosopher and emperor. Cool guy, I'm going to catch drinks with him later. But really, it just means you're not afraid of the thing. It's the way that you're viewing the thing that's making you afraid. So what do? Well, you don't want to avoid it. Avoiding just further reinforces the fact that you are afraid of it and then makes the fear go stronger, and no one wants that. You can acclimate to it over time. That definitely works. Or you can accept it. Accept that you're afraid. Admit that you're afraid. Visualize a time in the future, a day, a month, a week, a year, where you won't be afraid of that thing anymore. Adjust your grounding, stay in the present, and breathe. Realize the fact that you're not experiencing reality. You're experiencing fear. And I'm not talking about the concept of my talk, although that would make sense. I'm talking about the acronym, FEAR. False evidence appearing real. It's appearing real. It's not real. But I know that it's so much easier being said than done. Like, I get it, trust me. Like, remember the long list of fears that I have? That's only the tip of the iceberg. I only gave you a little bit of that. So I get it. So let's try another way. Let's take yourself out of it completely. Take your mind out of the picture completely. Humans tend to cope better with negative things, negative concepts, if they can really put it in a box. They have a physical thing, it has a name, they can see it. They personalize it. Okay, let's try to do that. All right, so fear originates in the amygdala. Amygdala triggers the chemicals that causes the learned emotional or body responses. So amygdala. Amy, okay. Amy the amygdala. All right, so here's the thing. Amy sucks. Like, real bad. Like, Amy, like, really sucks. Like, she's a downer. Like, she's one of those friends that is constantly on edge, like, all the time, and you're like, why? And she's just like, ah. And, like, you don't want to be around her because, like, she's always, like, running, and you're like, where's the fire? And she's like, I gotta go. And you're like, but why? You don't want to, she just sucks. So but here's the thing, you don't have to be around Amy. I mean, like, why would you want to invest your time and your emotions in her? She don't deserve your presence. She does not deserve your presence, okay? No, like, why would you want to let someone have influence of your thoughts, of your emotions, and let them taint how you're feeling? Let them make you afraid of doing things to keep you from doing things. You don't have to. So that's it then. You don't have to. So the next time you're looking at the long list of things that you have to do that you haven't done yet, or you're staring at yourself in the mirror and letting those thoughts suffocate you. And you probably know what thoughts I'm talking about. Letting it infiltrate your mind and making you be afraid of things that you don't want to be afraid of. You can accept it. Accept that you're afraid. Admit that you're afraid. Visualize a time, and there will be a time when you're not afraid. Adjust your grounding. Breathe. And just say, oh my God, Amy, like, why are you here? No one even likes you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.